standout in his earlier days, winning the U.S. Open Cup in 1929. McGuire would lead U.S. soccer and earn an international reputation as an excellent leader.
The Jim McGuire Cup was started in 1935. It was the only cup that the United States Soccer Federation had for youth players. And it was a very good competition, and I can tell you, I mean, it was the highlight of my soccer career to be a champion in 1954.
This storied cup, now the oldest trophy in youth sport.
It has a history, it has a meaning, I think it has tradition. So I think it's extremely important for our competitions, for all the age groups that kind of emulate the McGuire Cup.
Winning the McGuire Cup is huge, just because all that history that comes along with the oldest trophy in youth sports period, that's really big for us.
Who will write their name in the next chapter of the storied McGuire Cup?
We made it to nationals, and that was amazing because we were one of the best. I think at the time it was 4 teams. It was a round robin, actually. So it was the best 4 teams in the whole nation, and so we thought we were just the next best thing since sliced bread. And I think that playing in that tournament was so surreal because you played against other club teams that were so good and at the same level as you that you don't necessarily always get the chance or opportunity to play against, which was so great for us because we were like, wow, these girls are like just as good as us, if not better, and we have to compete at the highest level and play these 3 games, or at that, it was a round robin, so we played the 4. But still, that just reminds me of how competitive I was and my teammates were at that age, which also I think helped me get to the next level. And being that competitive at the club level, I mean, has only helped me, continue to grow in my competitive spirit and level that I'm playing at right now.
The national championships was really, really special. I think that was like the biggest thing I had really won, and that's kind of for youth soccer growing up, that was kind of the ultimate prize. And I think we were always super ambitious in achieving that and to have that happen. And I think what's so special about youth soccer is that it's really your family. The girls that you grow up with become like your sisters, and you do everything, and there's just like such a strong camaraderie there. So to play with a team that you've played for a while with, and with these girls, it's a very special feeling to win something like that.
Those were really great moments because at such a young age, I feel like I was competing for something and really working hard to, perform for my team. And it was no longer just about, whatever the result is the result. I mean, at the end of the day, you win some, you lose some. But that was probably the moments that I was like, whoa, we got to win. We got a state championship on our hands that we could actually bring home. And I think those are really cool moments because, you remember a lot of the times that you win. You try to remember the losses as well because you do learn from them. But at the same time, you want to remember the wins that you have. So state championships were definitely a really important part of my memory.
Our state cup was fun. My team was very competitive. I mean, we had a lot of competition as well, but I can't remember how many we won. Maybe 9, I think, is what we counted with our team, which made it so much fun. That was always like the big goal at the end is win state cup, go to regionals, and go to nationals. And we always fell short going to nationals, so it still hurts today to even talk about. But I had so much fun in those tournaments, and my team made it even 10 times better to be a part of.
I get to play now in front of huge crowds and with all this spotlight and attention, and I don't think I'll ever have that feeling that I did going through my U14 national championship. I remember winning state cup. I can tell you how I scored, what the score was. I remember going to Hawaii. That was our regionals, Region 4, and I remember that national championship. And I think that it stays with me so much because it was about camaraderie. It was about growing and learning who you were and, you know, making these lifelong bonds.
This tournament, it's great competition. I mean, you just have to work. All these teams belong here. All these teams work to get here.
So the competition was fantastic from start to finish, and when you get to play in a facility like this, it makes it even more worthwhile traveling the 6.5 hours to get here.
We sacrificed a lot, time, and like our summer. So I really think that if we keep with that, we'll be on pace for a great time at nationals.
Just an overall great performance. Came out in the second half, was able to close it out and get that regional victory that we wanted.
Benefits of this level are huge. The college exposures, second to none for these guys. They're all able to get recruited and achieve the goals that they want to when they set out to actually sign up to play club sports and make a team. They're able to get those opportunities.
I think having something to play for is a real benefit to these girls, not just showcases, it's competition. Everyone wants to win. You play competitive sports because you want to win.
Well, this is the top league in the country, all the best teams, the best competition, and that's what you want for your kids. You know, you want them to work hard and achieve success against the best, so it should be exciting.
Boy, they were tough. They were a tough team, and they had a lot of speed. And so we weren't ready for that, and they kept fighting and kept fighting and kept fighting. We made a few mistakes in the back, and then they came back and tied it up, you know, with 7-8 minutes left in the game. But it was a battle. They are a very strong, competitive team. It's a sweet victory because they really deserve it. The girls were tired, they were weak, and they dug really deep. They really did. They really fought for it.
Everyone wants it so bad that we all get better from each other. No matter the win or the loss, we all want it. It's the best feeling. I've dreamed about this for a long time. It's so exciting to be here.
Very tough game. We had to go into extra time to decide the champion, and our boys stuck it to the end, and were able to come out with a victory today.
It's just an amazing feeling knowing you scored the winning goal for the team. We worked so hard for this, and we all deserve this.
Regionals is where you find the best state champions come, and they give you a run for your money.
I think soccer in a whole creates a family. The bake sales, the car washes, the raising of money, it brings all of us together, and we are one, and on to nationals.
US Youth Soccer has impacted my life by taking over, and I mean, it's been a very good experience. A lot of life skills and lessons and how to take on certain things, and it's really made a big impact on my life.
Hey, everybody here was amazing.
Against some amazing girls, and I just think it was awesome.
It's really great to see my team pull together to really work hard.
Being a regional champion is amazing. It's a once in a lifetime type of opportunity for these guys, for myself.
I'm really excited for these girls with this confidence to go to nationals and just test ourselves against great competition. We're going to nationals!
My name is Tony McManus. We are the 01 Lady Lobos Rush out of Memphis, Tennessee. You know, we were here in the finals last year. Unfortunately, did not finish it out, but that gave us a little bit of motivation going into this year.
It's been crazy, and it's just been really hard because everybody here is so good, and everybody is good because they win their state cup, and so there are other ways to get in, and so it's been really difficult. But we pushed through it, and we were able to come out on top.
For us, it's a little difficult because we work with a lot of underprivileged kids, kids that can't afford to really play at big clubs. So we're very small. We haven't been around very long. We put in a lot of work with the kids. We pick them up. We've been working with these guys, just try to give them a future, something to look forward to, get them out the streets, put them in a place where they can come and just have fun, meet other kids, and train hard, and just give them a goal, whether it's college or to the next level. So we've been very successful at doing that at this level. So it's been a great process.
It was 1935, the year that Elvis and Sandy Koufax were born. It was a year of many firsts, including the first NFL draft, the first Monopoly board game went on sale, Social Security began, and Babe Ruth hit his last home run. In addition to these milestones, the National Junior Challenge Cup was founded in 1935, offering a youth competition for young men in the United States. The cup was later named the James P. McGuire Cup, after the late U.S. soccer president, who himself was quite a standout in his earlier days, winning the U.S. Open Cup in 1929. McGuire would lead U.S. soccer and earn an international reputation as an excellent leader.
The Jim McGuire Cup was started in 1935. It was the only cup that the United States Soccer Federation had for youth players. And it was a very good competition, and I can tell you, this was the highlight of my soccer career, to be a champion in 1954.
This storied cup, now the oldest trophy in youth sport.
It has a history, it has a meaning, I think it has tradition. So I think it's extremely important for our competitions, for all the age groups, that kind of emulate the McGuire Cup.
Winning the McGuire Cup is huge, just because all that history that comes along with the oldest trophy in youth sports period. That's really big for us.
Who will write their name in the next chapter of the storied McGuire Cup?
We made it to nationals, and that was amazing because we were one of the best. I think at the time it was the 4 teams. It was a round robin, actually. So it was the best 4 teams in the whole nation, and so we thought we were just the next best thing since sliced bread. And I think that playing in that tournament was so surreal because you played against other club teams that were so good and at the same level as you that you don't necessarily always get the chance or opportunity to play against, which was so great for us because we were like, wow, these girls are like just as good as us, if not better, and we have to compete at the highest level and play these 3 games, or at that, it was a round robin, so we played the 4. But still, that just reminds me of how competitive I was and my teammates were at that age, which also I think helped me get to the next level. And being that competitive at the club level, has only helped me, continue to grow in my competitive spirit and level that I'm playing at right now.
The national championships was really, really special. I think that was like the biggest thing I had really won, and that's kind of for youth soccer growing up, that was kind of the ultimate prize. And I think we were always super ambitious in achieving that and to have that happen. And I think what's so special about youth soccer is that it's really your family. The girls that you grow up with become like your sisters, and you do everything, and there's just like such a like strong camaraderie there. So to play with a team that you've played for a while with, and with these girls, it's a very special feeling to win something like that.
Those were really great moments because at such a young age, I feel like I was competing for something and really working hard to, perform for my team. And it was no longer just about, whatever the result is the result. I mean, at the end of the day, you win some, you lose some. But that was probably the moments that I was like, whoa, we got to win. We got a state championship on our hands that we could actually bring home. And I think those are really cool moments because, you remember a lot of the times that you win. You try to remember the losses as well because you do learn from them. But at the same time, you want to remember the wins that you have. So state championships were definitely a really important part of my memory.
Our state cup was fun. My team was very competitive. I mean, we had a lot of competition as well, but I can't remember how many we won. Maybe 9, I think, is what we counted with our team, which made it so much fun. That was always like the big goal at the end is win state cup, go to regionals, and go to nationals. And we always fell short going to nationals, which still hurts today to even talk about. But I had so much fun in those tournaments, and my team made it even 10 times better to be a part of.
I get to play now in front of huge crowds and with all this spotlight and attention, and I don't think I'll ever have that feeling that I did going through my U14 national championship. I remember winning state cup. I can tell you how I scored, what the score was. I remember going to Hawaii. That was our regionals, Region 4, and I remember that national championship. And I think that it stays with me so much because it was about camaraderie. It was about growing and learning who you were and, making these lifelong bonds.
This tournament, it's great competition. I mean, you just have to work. All these teams belong here. All these teams work to get here.
So the competition was fantastic from start to finish, and when you get to play in a facility like this, it makes it even more worthwhile traveling the 6.5 hours to get here.
We sacrificed a lot, time, and like our summer. So I really think that if we keep with that, we'll be on pace for a great time at nationals.
Just an overall great performance. Came out in the second half, was able to close it out and get that regional victory that we wanted.
Benefits of this level are huge. The college exposures, second to none for these guys. They're all able to get recruited, and
achieve the goals that they want to, and they set out to actually sign up to play club sports and make a team, they're able to get those opportunities.
I think having something to play for is a real benefit to these girls, not just showcases, it's competition. Everyone wants to win. You play competitive sports because you want to win.
Well, this is the top league in the country, all the best teams, the best competition, and that's what you want for your kids. You know, you want them to work hard and achieve success against the best, so it should be exciting.
Boy, they were tough. They were a tough team, and they had a lot of speed. And so we weren't ready for that, and they kept fighting and kept fighting and kept fighting. We made a few mistakes in the back, and then they came back and tied it up, you know, with 7-8 minutes left in the game. But it was a battle. They are a very strong, competitive team. It's a sweet victory because they really deserve it. The girls were tired, they were weak, and they dug really deep. They really did. They really fought for it.
Everyone wants it so bad that we all get better from each other. No matter the win or the loss, we all want it. It's the best feeling. I've dreamed about this for a long time. It's so exciting to be here.
Very tough game. We had to go into extra time to decide the champion, and our boys stuck it to the end, and were able to come out with a victory today.
It's just an amazing feeling knowing you scored the winning goal for the team. We worked so hard for this, and we all deserve this.
Regionals is where you find the best state champions come and they give you a run for your money.
I think soccer in a whole creates a family. The bake sales, the car washes, the raising of money, it brings all of us together, and we are one, and on to nationals.
Hello, folks, and welcome back to Field 4 here at the Shield Soccer Complex in Overland Park, Kansas, for the second match here on the morning. A semifinals matchup in the under-16 girls division here at the U.S. Youth Soccer National Championships. It'll be Princeton Soccer Academy National taking on Legends Inland Empire. Princeton Soccer Academy coming out of Princeton, New Jersey, whereas for Legends IE coming out of San Bernardino, California. Both these sides qualifying, getting out of group play for PSA National. They were first in Group A, scoring 4 goals and conceding just 1 in 3 matches. As for Legends IE, they were second in Group B with 5 points. They scored all 4 of their goals in their final match, winning 4-2 after 2 consecutive 0-0 draws. I am your commentator, Josh McGee, here for the morning. We had an exciting matchup earlier this morning in the under-14 boys division. We will see if these girls can match the intensity of that one, as it is a semifinals match. The other match going on, kicking off in just a little while, it'll be Las Vegas Soccer Club going up against Lou Fuse from St. Louis, Missouri. The winner of that will play the winner of this match tomorrow morning for the Under-16 Girls National Championship. The head coaches for either side, John Newman for PSA, and then Ted Small for Legends IE. So we're about to set to kick off. PSA will be in the neon jerseys. As for Legends, they will be in the orange jerseys. There's the whistle, and we are underway here in this semifinal matchup in the Under-16 Girls Division between PSA and Legends IE. This is Mulvihill now on the far sideline for PSA. She looks to play in Sam Moxie there down the far sideline. This is still Moxie now. Trying to put a ball into the box. She's unable to keep it in, and it'll be a goal kick here. Goalkeepers for either side over this goal kick right now is number 15, Jessica Collins. On the other side for PSA, it'll be number 1, Ella Radigan. This will be a Legends throw-in there on the far side of the field. As they get in here towards, it's picked off though initially though. Here comes PSA, looking for the run of Moxie. She's in on the box. She was just a little bit ahead of the defense there as the flag is up here on the near side for offsides. Ball quickly played back in by Legends. They come to the near side of the field here. Ball launched up the field. Cleared away though by number 10, Liz Arganziano. But reclaimed in the midfield here by Legends. This is number 23, Hannah Bennett. Trying to get the return pass there from number 13, Chloe Tadolini, but it'll go out here for a Legends throw-in. Soon to be taken here by Alexis Ledoux, who's one of 2 verbal commits on Legends to the University of Toledo to continue her playing career. The other commit is Tadolini. The ball down here in the corner towards Bennett. Trying to play it back of the box, though. It'll be taken away by number 26, Kayla Aquifer. It'll be a goal kick now for PSA. Both these teams qualifying for these national championships. PSA were named the Eastern Regional Champions after leading all teams with 25 goals and shutting out 5 of their 6 opponents. Whereas for Legends, they were Black Division champions in the National League, winning every match and outscoring their opponents 22-3. So both these teams with some firepower. This ball down the field here towards Moxie. She sends it back up the field here towards number 12, Jozak. Jozak now trying to get in the box. Her cross there deflected out. It'll be a corner kick, the first of the match here for PSA. Looks like that was number 16 for Legends on defense, Elsie Romero. And PSA here will be setting up this corner. A lot of options there in the box. Their leading scorer, Jozak, who has 2 goals so far here at the National Championships, will be one of the options as this ball will be played in here by number 15, Bryn Pritchard. Her ball in the middle of the box. Heads go up. Still loose in the box. This is Moxie now. Gets it out here towards Decker. Decker sends her shot wide there of the goal. It'll be a goal kick here for Legends, though. First offensive opportunity of the match. You have a slight breeze here in the air this morning. Shouldn't affect the trajectory of these balls too much. This is Decker now back on the ball, getting it over to Mulvihill. Claire Mulvihill moving it up the field towards Moxie. And Mulvihill will get it right back from her and work this far side. Mulvihill's cross there, blocked out by the defense. Looks as though that's number 10, Allison Camper over there in defense for Legends. And she'll battle here with Mulvihill on that far side once again, and this time win a throw-in for her team. Legends plays that up the field, although it'll be in the possession of Lucy Berquist, who gets it back to Okafor. And now here come PSA up this near side. Long ball finds Moxie, but she'll be guilty of coming from an offsides position once again. The looks at the moment are there for Princeton Soccer Academy. They've been unable to time their runs so far. Ball launched up the field there. Claimed in possession by Romero. And she will send it to Camper there on the outside. Camper, long ball forward there, looking for the run of Bennett, but that's cut out there by the defense of PSA. Good battle there on the sideline. It's number 20, Lauren White, who's able to win her side a throw-in. White is committed to Cal Baptist University at the moment to continue her playing career. One of the 3 commits for this Legends team who have it on the possession. Ball in towards the box. Just over the head there of Tadolini. Go out here for a goal kick for PSA. Here in the under-16 girls division, we play 2 40-minute halves, and unlike group play, if the match is still tied after full time, we will have extra time, and if we're tied after that, it will be a penalty kick shootout that will conclude the match. Radigan's kick intercepted there by Romero. Romero will get a flick there from Tadolini. She'll play a ball towards the box, but it never really got going as it goes out of play there for a goal kick for Princeton Soccer Academy. In the other matchup, in the under-16 girls division, a little bit delayed as one of the boys' matches has gone to penalty kicks on the other side of the field. It eventually will be Las Vegas Soccer Academy going up against Lou Fuse from St. Louis, Missouri. The winner of that match will play the winner of this one, as this will be a free kick here for PSA. PSA already faced Lou Fuse in a previous matchup in group play. That game finished 1-1. That result led to PSA being first in their group. And funny enough, those 2 teams faced off in the National League earlier this year. Lou Fuse won that match 4-1. So if PSA are able to advance today, there could be awaiting a third matchup versus the team from St. Louis. It's PSA now through Arganziano. She moves it back here to Okafor, who will go with the safe option here and send it back towards her goalkeeper, Radigan. PSA moving up here to Mulvihill. They're going to work that far side, but that pass cut out there by Camper. She sends it up the field towards White, who's unable to keep that pass in. It'll be another throw-in. Ball changing hands here in the midfield. Falls here towards Moxie of PSA. Moxie now able to turn. She'll send a ball down to that far side for Jozak. This is Emily Jozak now for PSA. Cuts in on her right foot, sending a ball into the box. Cleared up in the air. Still loose. PSA are able to get it out for the moment here towards their team. This is Jozak cutting once back again on her left. Gets it to Moxie in the box. Sam Moxie trying to turn, shoots on goal. It'll trickle wide though. Took a deflection on its way. It'll be a corner kick here for PSA.
This goalie just saved the PK. I saw it out of the corner of my eye. I feel
Some
bad
good
for the
work
guy
so
who
far at the
got
back
shot
here for
saved.
Legends IE, but they will have to deal with this corner kick. Looks like it'll be Pritchard once again on the ball for PSA.
Yeah, at least the goalie at least had to save it.
Ball to the middle of the box there. Heads go up. Ball bounces around. It's in the back of the net, but The officials called for a foul before anything could happen. Looks like some contact there on the keeper, Collins. This is where that free kick will come from. Very close there to the opening goal of the match. Ball's loose in the midfield here, collected by Tatalini. She plays it forward, looking for the run of Bennett. She goes down, but no foul called. This is Pritchard now. She sends it up the field there towards Jozak. Jozak shielding the defender, getting it towards Moxie. This is Sam Moxie now on the near side here, traveling towards the corner. Ball's loose there. Pritchard picks it up, sends a cross into the box. It was collected there at the near post there by Collins. Collins assesses her options and will send the ball up the field towards White. White battling there over on the far side with number 24, Morgan Heim. And PSA will recover here at the back in possession.
I think it's 4. It's 4.
Ball up the field now towards Jozak. She's got a couple of defenders on her. Sending it back up the field towards Moxie. Moxie now going one-on-one with her defender who will win out here. Great work there.
Now this blue team really has to make it, though.
I think that's number 17, Gianna Ocello. Ball back up the field, though. Cleared away by Carly Bin. Up to Bergquist, who gets it out here towards Pritchard. Her ball deflected back towards the Legends defense. And sent back up the field now towards Tatalini. And she is brought down there by number 10, Liz Arganziano. There'll be a free kick here for Legends.
These girls are being so mean to the ref.
Team representing San Bernardino, California here.
Oh, what the?
We have an unorthodox free kick, and that's why it will be brought back, and it'll be a free kick going the other way. It was a double touch there.
She like tapped it and then kicked it. I think she just like.
That was Romero there.
Yeah.
Looked like a set play was on the cards, but Legends couldn't coordinate it with their offense. This is Aquifer now taking it quickly over to Bergquist for PSA. And they'll work it over there towards Heim. This is Decker now in the midfield for PSA, getting it up towards Jozak. She is met there in defense, though, by number 66, Ledoux. But here comes PSA once again through Pritchard. Up towards Moxie. She's going to send it into the corner for Jozak to chase. Jozak able to get there, save it in. And her ball into the box.
Yeah, I think I would.
Cut out there by Legends, and they'll now move it up the field. This is Tatalini now. Unable to get past number 10, Arganziano.
I always liked PKs. I always made mine, surprisingly. I know.
Legends now in possession here on this near side through Ledoux. Good work to get out there towards Romero, who evades Bergquist's tackle, gets it up the field towards Tatalini.
Yeah, I was like, okay.
Tatalini able to make it a few yards down the field before she's met by a challenge, and she'll win her side a throw-in.
Hey, do you know if that blue guy just made it? I think he did. Okay, that's what I thought.
Ball bouncing off heads here on the near sideline, eventually brought down by Legends over the field towards White. White was looking to get it to Bennett. And Legends will keep it in possession here. This is Romero now getting out towards Ledoux. Dummy there by Tatalini, looking for Bennett to make a run, but it's cut out there by Aquifer.
I kind of liked them. I don't know. I was kind of.
Pritchard up the field now for Jozak. Jozak trying to turn, knows Moxie's there. Moxie's making a run.
She was off.
But once again, she will be flagged for offsides here on the near sideline.
What's?
Again, both these teams with some firepower. They both scored 4 goals in group play. There's Emily Jozak leading her side PSA with 2 goals. Sam Moxie and Maya King have 1 each. As for Legends, 4 different players have a goal so far. Allison Camper, Lauren White, Hannah Bennett, and Brianna Fernandez have gotten on the score sheet here at the National Championships.
That was a really bold move too, like upper.
But whoever scores the next goal for their side will be the most important goal of this tournament. This is a semifinals matchup here in the under-16 girls division. This is Legends now playing it towards the outside there for Camper. And her ball up the sideline there goes out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in once again for PSA. And a patient approach now for PSA through Bin. She was able to get it up the field, but cleared away there by Legends for a throw-in. That's PSA working out from the back, getting up towards Lucy Berquist. For fans who are scoreboard watching, waiting for the other match between Las Vegas and Lou Fuse to get going. It hasn't yet because the boys matchup from this morning is down to sudden death and penalty kicks, so we won't be able to get you a score update from that game at the moment. As of right now, this is Legends working it out from the back there. Started up by number 1, Haley Hilton. But now this is PSA down in the corner. Heim clearing it up the field towards Mulvihill, but it'll go out of bounds for a Legends throw-in. It's thrown now towards Bennett down in the corner. She's working against Bin. Still Bennett. Trying to get some space for a cross. She's still able to put a ball in the box, although it'll curl out of bounds here for a goal kick.
And you're bound to miss one eventually.
Both teams been working the channels and the sidelines here early on in this match. Still a feeling out process.
Do you remember whenever
These two teams, this is their first matchup.
Nationals or something, and then we guys lost? Do you remember that? That was the worst car ride ever.
Dragons ball intercepted there by Legends. This is White now on the outside.
They just made it.
But there's Carly Bin once again for PSA, one of the central defenders. But here comes Legends once again through Camper. This is Camper now. Gets into that corner. Trying to pull it back, and she is brought down there by Heim of PSA. It'll be a free kick there down in the corner. It looks as though it'll be Bennett taking this one now for Legends.
That's good. Oh. Winning off PKs is a good feeling, but losing is the worst feeling in the world.
Plenty of numbers sent forward here by Legends to attack this free kick. Bennett's ball into the box. Heads go up, and it's headed over there. It looked as though it was number 10, Allison Camper, who was in on that, attacking for Legends, but her header didn't stay down. It'll be a goal kick here for PSA. Dragons kick flicked on here. Eventually falls towards Moxie. Moxie will send it up the field towards Jozak.
You probably wouldn't even get a shot on goal.
She'll battle here in the corner now with Ocello. And Jozak got a little too aggressive there. It'll be a free kick here now for Legends.
No, the team would get a foul and kick the ball away, and I think you said that's enough or something.
This ball now switched over to Camper. He's able to get to there for the moment, but it's Moxie now getting it back for PSA. This is Berquist. Sending it towards that far corner for Mulvihill to chase. Claire Mulvihill, number 7 for PSA. Puts the ball into the box. Cleared away by Legends, only for a moment though. As PSA will come right back here. Good tackle there by Romero. She's trying to move it the field towards Bennett, cleared away by Aquifer. The ball bounces around here on the near sideline. Ball will fall here towards Romero. As Romero tried to play it in the box looking for a run, but to no avail, and collected there by Radigan.
He made it. He should know what to do because.
Now PSA working up here down the near sideline through Pritchard. She'll send it down for Jozak to chase, but it's not going to stay in bounds. It'll be another throw in here for Legends. And despite the fact that both teams have some good offensive firepower, they have both had strong defensive records, especially Legends. Their first two matches, they drew 0-0. Ball sent towards the middle here. Mulvihill chasing for PSA, but it's collected here by Camper.
I don't know. We did that one time. We did this at State.
Ganziano now launching it forward towards Moxie. Sam Moxie now with it in the corner for PSA. Ball into the box looking for Jozak, but cleared away towards the top of the box.
Yeah.
Battle there. Down the middle, shot on goal there from Heim. Easily collected there by Collins. Okay, both these teams struggling as of right now to find some space to get some solid shots on net. Good tackle in the midfield there by Bergquist. Looking for a run made by a teammate, couldn't find one, and it's cleared up the field by Legends.
Like she was
now Mulvihill on the ball for PSA, gets it over towards Decker. Caitlin Decker now over towards Pritchard. Pritchard will push it down the sideline for Moxie to chase, but again, the ball right now seems to be a magnet with the near sideline. This will be a throw-in now for Legends. For then, substitution now for Princeton Soccer Academy. It'll be number 13, Abby O'Shea, coming into the match for number 7, Claire Mulvihill. Also coming into the match, it looks like it'll be number 31, Shay Allen. But she'll be coming in just a few moments instead. Thrown now by Ledoux of Legends. Bennett now working against Aquifer, loses out towards Arganziano. Now it's Pritchard. Getting it back to Bergquist in the midfield. Her pass there deflected by Bradbury. Now Bennett sending this down towards that far side towards White. Lauren White now in the box. Cross blocked. She gets some help there from Riley Bradbury, and it'll roll out of bounds and be a goal kick here for PSA. PSA are going to make that substitution now. It'll be number 31, Shay Allen. And she'll be taken off, it looks like, number 15, Bryn Pritchard.
Like the rest of your life too. Like, not to be dramatic, but you really do.
This will be Radigan over the goal kick now for
like, it's not your fault, but
PSA.
Really
Ball cleared back by Legends. This possession's up for grabs here in the attacking half for their team, but now eventually cleared up the field by Jozak. This is Osella now, electing to play it back to her keeper, Collins, to maintain possession. That pass cut out there by Decker. This ball fall for Jozak. Jozak going for the spectacular effort there. Didn't get enough loop on it, and easy catch there for Collins.
Because then you, like, get in your head, and then you're like, oh, you go up there again, you're like,
Collins rolls it out here towards Ledoux. She'll send it up the field here for Bennett. Bennett with her back towards goal, dealing with Aquifer. Is able to pull it to the outside there for Camper. This is Allie Camper now. She'll switch the fields over here towards Alexis Ledoux.
That was close.
She sends the ball down the sideline here towards Romero. Now she uses Tadolini. Able to get it here to the top of the box. Shot is blocked though by PSA. That was Taryn Duffy on the shot for Legends, but now it's back up the field for PSA through Allen. Allen was looking to play Jozak through, cut out by the Legends defense. Now that ball sent back in the box for Tadolini to chase. She puts some pressure on Agranziano, wins her side a throw-in.
I could never finish, but I always take free kicks, and that's how I get my
We're going to get a substitution here. Princeton Soccer Academy. Looks as though it's going to be Maya King who will be coming in soon. And she will be taking off, it looks as though, number 30, Lucy Berquist.
14 rounds of PKs. Holy crap.
Looks like that sub will push Moxie into the midfield, and King will take her spot up top with Jozak. But for right now, it's a Legends throw-in. This is White working together with Ledoux, who puts a ball into the box, bouncing around. But cleared up the field now towards Allen. This is going to be King, able to hold off a defender, trying to play Jozak through, but it's cut out by Hilton of Legends IE. Now number 6, Caitlin Decker, up the field towards King. And she'll send the ball down the field for Allen to chase, but she's going to give up there midway through. It was too far for her. And it'll be another throw in here for Legends. And we can't say that that boys match on the other side of the field has wrapped up their penalty kick shootout, so the girls teams for Las Vegas and Lou Fuse will get warmed up here and try to get a scoreline from that game. Ball up the field now towards Bennett. Recovered here by Moxie in the midfield for PSA. Tried to play through King, but cleared away now by Legends. This is Romero now going up against Allen.
Why she was 21, her birthday is at
And Allen able to run her side a throw-in.
But her number was 21. Oh. But then
Now this is Decker with some space for PSA. She sends it to the far side looking for Heim. Heim sticking with it, but it'll be Legends coming back up the field. That long ball by Bradbury. Looking for the run of White, cut out there by the defense of PSA.
Yeah, that's it. I like that number. That's my dad's softball.
Long ball. Chested down by Jozak there. She'll send it out here wide towards Allen, but again, it's too far for her and her run. Another throw-in coming up for Legends, but also coming up here, substitution. Number 3, Carly Burns will be coming into the match. Looks as though she'll be taking off captain for Legends. Number 10, Allie Camper. Camper's had a busy first half, not just with defense, but also had a header just go high on a corner kick. That ball headed ahead by Romero, up towards White. This is Ledoux now, sending it up towards Bennett. This is better now from Legends as they get it to the outside here. This is Burns just checking into the match, sending it up the field. Now it's Tadolini who dummies it towards the corner. Met there by Heim and recollected here by PSA's defense. Now it's recollected here at midfield by Legends. Hilton now playing it up the field. As the ball now comes over here towards Ledoux. Ledoux sees White making a run down that near sideline. She's able to box out Arganziano. This is Lauren White now getting into the box. Cross in. Still loose. Bennett trying to collect.
Yeah.
So is Romero, but it'll be a foul there against the Legends midfielder, Elsie Romero. And it'll be a free kick for PSA, who are making a substitution here. Number 23, Jordan Laxer, as well as number 2, Faith Liu. And one more sub here coming up shortly. Jozak was one of the players that came off. We will get this free kick going here before the other substitution for PSA comes in. And again, we have another situation here where a player takes a couple touches off of a free kick, and it'll instead be a free kick going the other way from that position for Legends IE. An excellent opportunity here after that mistake by Okafor.
He blew the whistle and then she touched the ball and then kicked it.
Again, a momentary relapse there. Both sides have been guilty of it in this first half, but this is from a dangerous position for Legends.
No, because he blew the whistle.
This is Bennett and Ledoux over it for the club from California.
Well, yeah, you can't just like.
This will be Ledoux now trying to play it, but the referee has stopped it. Looks as though that was headed in on net, but referee wasn't ready to go.
Yeah, you can't just like touch it. Yeah.
Again, Legends getting
Like for Falcon. Yeah.
some coaching here from Ted Small. Setting up here for this free kick. This is Ledoux once again. Goes for the other side of the goal, but it's just wide. And it'll be a goal kick for PSA. Now the substitutions coming in for PSA.
Oh, sorry.
Faith Lou will now be checking in at this time, and she'll be taking off, it looks like, Moxie. The other substitution here, number 3, Bryn Caulfield, will be coming in for number 24, I believe, Morgan Heim.
Yeah, even third place get something too. Don't they get like? Don't
And
they get,
time
like,
winding
medals?
down here in the first half. Play a little bit of a shortened
so good.
half here in the under 16 girls division, 40 minutes. This is Decker now getting up towards Allen.
I think it was just. I feel like you did. I feel like you actually did.
This is Decker now looking for a runner. Unable to get it there towards Laxer.
I think you did. I wasn't.
And Legends will work it down this near sideline. Long ball forward, looking for Bennett. Aquifer trying to shield her off, able to do so.
Probably Oklahoma. No.
Now this is Laxer with some space. Looking for the run of King there. Able to get it to her. This is Decker once again in the midfield. Now this is Laxer to Lou.
Yeah, and she was like outside.
Good possession here by PSA, though that pass is cut out in the midfield and played over here towards the near sideline, kept in by Lauren White. Now Legends working it through their defense. That was Duffy.
She like couldn't walk. Yeah.
Working it towards her back line. This is Ledoux once again now for Legends IE. She gets it up the field towards Romero.
She's also a drama queen.
Romero has to battle
She
there
went downhill,
with
like,
Decker.
used to be good.
And it will go out here for a PSA throw-in. Another substitution coming up here.
I know.
This one will be for Legends IE. And
Yeah, and then she like didn't tell anybody.
looks like coming onto the field, number 5, Brooke Henninger.
Yeah, her grades.
She checks in here for number 13, Chloe Tadolini.
Yeah, isn't she like at?
Now ball back in by Arganziano. Up towards King. She couldn't
she's at Central Methodist.
work past the defensive Ledoux, but it'll still be with PSA through this throw-in.
Oh yeah, I forgot she got engaged. I didn't know if she quit though.
This is Arganziano now directing her teammates on this throw-in, looking for the head of King, but
Probably not.
once again it's deflected out by Legends as PSA methodically work their way up the near sideline here. Again, semifinal matchup here, under 16 girls division. Winner of this match will move on to the national championship game tomorrow morning. High stakes matchup for these two clubs, who both have had long roads to get to the position they are in now. Legends now in possession here through Romero. That pass intercepted there by Aquifer, and she will play it back to her partner, Ben. This is Decker with space here in the midfield for PSA. She gets up the field towards King, utilizing Lou there. Faith Lou getting it back towards Ben. Ben's going to send a long ball here into the box. Hilton there, shielding it back towards her keeper, Collins. Bouncing ball in the midfield. It'll be recollected here by Aquifer. As PSA are managing here to keep possession. This is Decker now. Looking for a run from her team. It'll go up towards King. We'll play it out here towards Laxer. Laxer looking for Allen to make her run down this near side. Allen battling here in the corner, trying to keep possession.
South America.
But instead it'll go out here for a throw-in for Legends. It's good work there by Ocello of Legends on defense. We'll be getting another substitution here. Legends IE are going to bring onto the field for, I believe, Romero. Number 7, Brianna Fernandez, who was previously scored in a match for Legends IE. Ball up the field now towards White. She'll have to take on a couple of defenders. She boots it forward, but that ball won't stay in. It'll be another throw-in. It's been a great defensive effort so far by both teams. There haven't been too many good looks on goal as of yet. Of course, though, that could change in a hurry.
Yeah, that's how mine was too. You had to write them in, but there's like a lot of tiny.
Decker with no options for it has to play it back towards Organziano. PSA try to play for the back. Nice move there by Aquifer to avoid the challenge from Bennett.
Sorry.
Decker's pass there is going to get cut out by Burns.
Yeah.
Burns now trying to play up the field towards Henninger.
Yeah.
And Legends are able to earn a throw in there on that side of the field.
Same.
Another substitution here for Legends Inland Empire.
Czechoslovakia.
Lauren White will be coming off of the field and be replaced here shortly by number 6, Corinne Barakman. Barakman will take up a spot here on the near side of the field, up towards the top of the box as this ball back in by Legends. Hannah Bennett now in the corner for Legends. Trying to maneuver around some defenders, get some space. Still Bennett there in the corner. Tried to play it off of a defender, but now it's over to one of her teammates. But PSA trying to push it back up the field, but Legends will maintain possession. This is Burns now. Ball towards the box. Bouncing around. Fernandez now on the ball for Legends inside that box. Fernandez with the cross there. Not enough room, and it'll go out for a PSA goal kick.
You know where Egypt is?
Slowly approaching stoppage time here in the first half. Score still knotted up at 0-0. Ball bouncing around here in the midfield. Collected there by Duffy. She's able to head it over to Burns. Carly Burns now trying to withstand a challenge there from King. She was brought down. It'll be a free kick now for the club from California. Difficult to tell who's on the ball over there. Might be Hilton for Legends.
I was a little nerd in elementary school.
So there are plenty of options here at the top of the box to attack this free kick.
No, I still wasn't like super
Ball towards the
smart.
top of the box there, looking for Duffy. Cleared out there. Up towards Shea Allen here. Allen met there by Ocello, who sends it back up the field for Ledoux. Ledoux trying to maintain possession, able to turn back upside the field. And that ball is deflected out for another throw-in for Legends IE. It's Ledoux again. Met there by a challenge from Laxer and earns her side another throw-in. Fernandez tackled there by Decker. It'll be another free kick opportunity for Legends IE. Ledoux will now come over to take this free kick for the California side. He's going to play a ball down the channel here for Bennett to chase. Bennett holding off of a defender. That's Laxer there battling her opposing 23. Bennett now going away with a shot. It was going wide, but it's still tipped out by Radigan. It'll be a corner kick now for Legends IE.
They did like they only did that like whenever my school got like Chromebooks in high
Whenever
school.
we
like,
get
they
to
blocked off
stoppage time, the signal down from the
But, like, in elementary
touchline will
school,
be
honestly,
1 minute of added time, so not much time left for either side to get the opening goal of this first half. This is number 23, Hannah Bennett, taking this for Legends. Bennett's ball towards the near post. Header there by Fernandez. She wasn't able to flick it backwards, though, and it will go out for a PSA goal kick.
We got granola bars. And honestly helped my stomach a little bit.
This is Radigan now over this goal kick for PSA. Sends it up the field. Met by a couple of Legends players. It's Fernandez now. Over to her teammate there. Shot into the box, but easily collected there by Radigan. I believe that was Bradbury with the shot for Legends. Ball bouncing around possession. It's now Henninger with it on the far side. She'll send it down to the corner, but nobody making a run there. It's another goal kick coming up, but it won't happen because that is the halftime whistle here. A defensive match so far between both these sides in this under-16 girls matchup between Princeton Soccer Academy and Legends Inland Empire. Don't go away. We will be back after a short break here for the second half and the semifinal matchup here at the U.S. Youth Soccer National Championships.
It was 1935, the year that Elvis and Sandy Koufax were born. It was a year of many firsts, including the first NFL draft, the first Monopoly board game went on sale, Social Security began, and Babe Ruth hit his last home run. In addition to these milestones, the National Junior Challenge Cup was founded in 1935, offering a youth competition for young men in the United States. The cup was later named the James P. McGuire Cup, after the late U.S. soccer president, who himself was quite a standout in his earlier days, winning the U.S. Open Cup in 1929. McGuire would lead U.S. soccer and earn an international reputation as an excellent leader.
The Jim McGuire Cup was started in 1935 It was the only cup that the United States Soccer Federation had for youth players. And it was a very good competition, and I can tell you, I mean, that was the highlight of my soccer career to be a champion in 1954.
This storied cup, now the oldest trophy in youth sport.
It has a history, it has a meaning, I think it has tradition. So I think it's extremely important for our competitions, for all the age groups, that kind of emulate the Maguire Cup.
Winning the Maguire Cup is huge, just because all that history that comes along with the oldest trophy in youth sports period, that's really big for us.
Who will write their name in the next chapter of the storied Maguire Cup?
We made it to nationals, and that was amazing because we were one of the best. I think at the time it was 4 teams. It was a round robin, actually. So it was the best 4 teams in the whole nation, and so we thought we were just the next best thing since sliced bread. And I think that playing in that tournament was so surreal because you played against other club teams that were so good and at the same level as you that you don't necessarily always get the chance or opportunity to play against, which was so great for us because we were like, wow, these girls are like just as good as us, if not better, and we have to compete at the highest level and play these 3 games, or at that, it was a round robin, so we played the 4. But still, that just reminds me of how competitive I was and my teammates were at that age, which also I think helped me get to the next level. And being that competitive at the club level, I mean, has only helped me, continue to grow in my competitive spirit and level that I'm playing at right now.
The national championships was really, really special. I think that was like the biggest thing I had really won, and that's kind of for youth soccer growing up, that was kind of the ultimate prize. And I think we were always super ambitious in achieving that and to have that happen. And I think what's so special about youth soccer is that it's really your family. The girls that you grow up with become like your sisters, and you do everything, and there's just like such a strong camaraderie there. So to play with a team that you've played for a while with, and with these girls, it's a very special feeling to win something like that.
Those were really great moments because at such a young age, I feel like I was competing for something and really working hard to, perform for my team. And it was no longer just about, whatever the result is the result. I mean, at the end of the day, you win some, you lose some. But that was probably the moments that I was like, whoa, we got to win. We got a state championship on our hands that we could actually bring home. And I think those are really cool moments because, you remember a lot of the times that you win. You try to remember the losses as well because you do learn from them. But at the same time, you want to remember the wins that you have. So state championships were definitely a really important part of my memory.
Our state cup was fun. My team was very competitive. I mean, we had a lot of competition as well, but I can't remember how many we won. Maybe 9, I think, is what we counted with our team, which made it so much fun. That was always like the big goal at the end is win state cup, go to regionals, and go to nationals. And we always fell short going to nationals, which still hurts today to even talk about. But I had so much fun in those tournaments, and my team made it even 10 times better to be a part of.
I get to play now in front of huge crowds and with all this spotlight and attention, and I don't think I'll ever have that feeling that I did going through my U14 national championship. I remember winning state cup. I can tell you how I scored, what the score was. I remember going to Hawaii. That was our regionals, Region 4, and I remember that national championship. And I think that it stays with me so much because it was about camaraderie. It was about growing and learning who you were and making these lifelong bonds.
this tournament, it's great competition. I mean, you just have to work. All these teams belong here. All these teams work to get here.
So the competition was fantastic from start to finish, and when you get to play in a facility like this, it makes it even more worthwhile traveling the 6.5 hours to get here.
We sacrificed a lot, time, and like our summer. So I really think that if we keep with that, we'll be on pace for a great time at nationals.
Just an overall great performance. Came out in the second half, was able to close it out and get that regional victory that we wanted.
Hello, folks, and welcome back here to Field 4 at the Shields Soccer Complex here for the U.S. Youth National Championships. This is a matchup at the under-16 girls division. The second half between Princeton Soccer Academy and Legends Inland Empire. Score right now, 0-0. As the winner of this match will go on to face the winner of the Las Vegas Soccer Academy versus Lou Fuse match, which is taking place on another field. This is Decker now for PSA, starting things back up. Limited offensive chances there in that first half. Both sides playing some excellent defense. With everything to play for here in the second half, it's 2 40-minute halves here in the girls division, and at the end of this 40-minute half, if the score is still tied, we will go to extra time. And if it's still tied after that, it will be a penalty kick shootout. And PSA were first in their group, scoring 4 goals and conceding just 1 in 3 matches, whereas for Legends, they were second in Group B on 5 points. They started off these national championships with 2 0-0 draws, and then won their final match by a score of 4-2. This is Legends now through Tadolini. She gets it over here to Camper, who will send it up the field towards Henninger. Brooke Henninger now. Ball towards the midfield. Sent back towards this near corner, but out of the reach of Henninger. It'll be a throw in here for PSA. This is Heim now getting it back in for PSA towards Decker. And she'll send it back up the field towards Moxie, who's come back on here for the second half. This is now Shea Allen making a run down this near sideline. She will challenge Camper. Early ball towards the box, cut out there by Ocello. She is able to win her side a goal kick there after some pressure by Jozak. Again, good to mention the head coaches for either side. Head coach for Princeton Soccer Academy is John Newman. And for Legends Inland Empire, that would be Ted Small. Both of them giving some encouraging pep talks at halftime, trying to see what they can do to motivate their team. And they get them in the right position to see the opening goal of this match, which will be a crucial one here. And the breeze has definitely picked up since the halftime intermission. Could be a factor here in the second half. This ball being worked on the near sideline by both teams. Another throw in here for Legends IE. That collected by one of the captains for PSA, Caitlin Decker. She plays it back to her back line, which will fall all the way there towards Radigan, the goalkeeper. Ball now toward the far side of the field for Arganziano. She'll send up the field towards Jozak. This is Emily Jozak now. trying to get past her defender and ends up putting an arm in her back. It'll be a free kick going the other way now, which will be taken here soon by Alexis Ledoux. Ball up towards White, knocked away though by Arganziano. Ball collected over here by Decker on the far side. She sends it up towards Moxie. This is Moxie now. She's going to play a ball for Jozak to chase around that far side of the box. This is Emily Jozak now, early cross. Still bouncing around in that box. Now it'll be cleared here by Duffy. This is White now, going up against Arganziano, who will have the inside track to that ball. Now this ball up towards Mulvihill. She'll send it out towards Heim. But that's intercepted there by Camper. This ball forward now by Tadolini will go out of bounds here. PSA will now collect for a throw-in. This is Ben now, one of the other captains for Princeton Soccer Academy, working with the other one in Decker, who's been pulling the strings here in the midfield so far for her club. The ball is now out towards the far side, towards Arganziano, up towards Pritchard. Her ball up the field was deflected out. Be another throw-in for PSA. Ball back in for Princeton Soccer Academy. This is going to be Moxie now down that far side. Sam Moxie battling Ocello, who gets some help here from her left back Ledoux. And Legends will now try to work out of that corner. Duffy battling with Mulvihill. And I believe she got a throw-in out of that for Legends. Or it looks as though it'll be a free kick actually for a nudge there. Ball headed up the field by Bennett, but it'll come all the way back here towards Bin and PSA. This is Aquifer now. Working it out towards Arganziano. Once again, this is Aquifer. Tries to play it towards Decker. She'll be under pressure here from Bennett, but she'll send it back up the field over towards Jozak. Emily Jozak now going to send a ball in through towards Moxie, but the flag is up there on the far side. Moxie's been guilty a few times today of being ahead of the defense a little too early. This is free kick put back in by Ocello. The ball will come over here to the far near side for Allie Camper. Now this is Mulvihill now for PSA, towards Decker. Now it's Moxie. Good work here in the midfield by PSA. That ball through towards Moxie, cut out there by Ocello. Bennett unable to keep possession at the top of the attack for Legends. And now this is Mulvihill again, met by a couple of defenders. Most notably Haley Hilton here, who's able to carry for a little bit, but there's Mulvihill checking back. Ball's loose, finds Decker for PSA. She'll get it out there towards Pritchard. Pritchard now trying to play in Jozak, but intercepted by Ocello. And now it's Lauren White going the other way here for Legends. White giving some space here to move up the field. Ball through towards Bennett, cut out there by Bid. Long ball forward now for Jozak. She tries to flick it on. Still Jozak for PSA, gets it to Moxie. Moxie now trying to cut inside, left-footed shot. Be an easy save there for the goalkeeper, Jessica Collins. But good work there by PSA in that movement. Decker's pass there, left short. Some pressure there by Legends, but eventually up the field by Heim. Allen able to shield that ball from her defender. It was a foul there by Allen. It looks like it'll be a Legends free kick here. This is Camper now, one of the captains for Legends, over the ball. She'll send it long, switching the field towards her left back, Ledoux. Ledoux's going to send this one down the channel for White to chase. She's going up against Arganziano. Her first touch there, though, a little too far, and it'll trickle out here for a harmless goal kick for PSA. PSA got here to the national championships by named Eastern Regional Champions after leading all teams with 25 goals and shutting out 5 of their 6 opponents. Legends got here by winning the Black Division of the National League, winning every match and outscoring their opponents 22-3. This is Bennett now, getting it over towards Tadolini. Tadolini put a shot on goal. Had the goalkeeper Radigan interested in it, but it'll go wide here for a goal kick. Again, what's at stake? A berth in the national championship game tomorrow morning, the under-16 girls division. Right now, Las Vegas Soccer Academy and Lou Fuse are battling on another field. The winner of that game will play the winner of this one in that matchup tomorrow. That ball went out of play. It'll be another Princeton throw-in here. Or excuse me, a Legends throw-in. Camper putting the ball down the channel. This is Bennett now on the ball, going up against Bin. Hannah Bennett puts across. No one attacking and easily collected there by Radigan. Radigan quickly throws it out here towards Heim. She's immediately under pressure here from Tadolini. This is Shea Allen now. Gets it up towards Moxie and will get the return ball here. Allen with some space down this near flank to attack. But she is met there by Duffy in defense. Taryn Duffy now trying to shield off her attacker, but it'll be a throw-in given to PSA. I'm getting it back in towards Mulvihill, who will shield off a defender for the moment, and it'll still be a throw-in here for Princeton Soccer Academy. This is Decker now in the midfield with some space for PSA. She'll put a ball down the channel here into the box, but Allen wasn't making that run initially. And Camper will let that go out here for a goal kick. Again, a 0-0 game. 40-minute half for this division of girls soccer. If the score remains tied, we will go to extra time, and after that, if we're still tied, it will be a penalty kick shootout. But still plenty of time here in this half to change that. This is Jozek now, top of the box, looked for Moxie, cleared away there by Hilton. Here comes Lauren White now for Legends. Holding off her attacker, playing it up the field towards Henninger. Ben will get there first, though, for PSA, and she will now shield this one out for a goal kick for her club. Radigan plays this kick short towards Decker. Plays the ball up the field towards Moxie. Moxie will send this ball down the flank, and Allen will give chase once again. This is Shea Allen. Met there by Hilton. Allen's ball in the box, still rolling around there, and eventually collected there by Jessica Collins. It was a good run there by Allen, but a great recovery there by Hilton. This is though, will take some time here to check on Allen, who's a little bit shaken up there after that challenge. And in terms of getting to this match here today, Princeton Soccer Academy was first in Group A. They scored 4 goals, conceded just 1. Emily Jozak currently leading her side with 2 goals. And Sam Moxie and Maya King have 1 each as well. For Legends IE, they had 2 0-0 draws to start off their national championships run, and then they won their final match 4-2. In that game, they had 4 different goal scorers. Allie Camper, Lauren White, Hannah Bennett, and Brianna Fernandez each got on the score sheet for the California club. Allen will be coming off here and be replaced by number 13 for PSA, Abby O'Shea. And the referee signals that we'll be getting back things underway here momentarily. And not as hot today as it has been here this week at the national championships, so teams sure appreciate that. But that doesn't mean that the competition hasn't been heated. And of course, the stakes are raised here in this semifinal matchup. Legends played around at the back there. Ledoux sending it up the field, cut out by PSA for the moment. But here they come once again. Ball up the field towards Bennett. She's able to hold off Aquifer for the moment. Now she gets it up the field towards Camper, who's in a forward position now for Legends IE. Allie Camper now, ball into the box. Bouncing around still, eventually collected there by Radigan. That was a good ball there by Camper. Good pressure here by Legends. Bennett now going for goal, but Radigan diving, able to make that stop after a turnover at the top of the box. Now Legends has a player down here in the midfield. Seems as though she will be okay there after a tough challenge to win that ball back. That was Tatalini there for Legends IE. Ball brought down here by Jozak. She's going to send Moxie in here. Sam Moxie going up against Hilton there on the far side. Coming together there. No foul there, says the official. The ball collected there in the corner by the Legends defense. That ball, though, out of play by Legends. And PSA will get this throw in here, deep in their attacking territory. That's Mulvihill there checking in to receive this throw-in. And she will get it out here towards Decker. Decker under pressure, though, early. Able to hold off her defender and come right back on the attack. This is Mulvihill now. On that far side. Once again, it's Decker bringing it back in for Moxie. Moxie looking for someone to get it to. She finds Heim. Morgan Heim now from her left back position trying to get forward. That's Lauren White pushing her off the ball there to get the ball back for a moment, but here comes PSA again. Decker gets it to Moxie. Good tackle there by the Legends defense, who will try to get out here towards White. That pass, though, deflected. It'll be a throw in here for the team from California. Ball eventually now collected here by Carly Burns. Burns once again up the near side here, headed away by Heim. Ball eventually brought down by Duffy for Legends IE, back to her teammate Ocello. We'll get it out here for Ledoux to start up an attack. That's a long ball down that far sideline for Bennett, who's going up one-on-one versus Aquifer. Hannah Bennett now. Still able to hold on to the ball. Gets it to Camper there in the corner, but eventually cleared away by PSA. Good pressure here from Legends. Out here to Burns. She sends the ball for Tatalini to chase. It's cut out there by Heim of the defense for PSA. But a good long spell here for Legends. This is now White in the corner. Lauren White holds off a defender. Ball into the box of the back post. Just over the head there of Allie Camper. Legends trying to hold on to the ball. The ball's still in play. Here's Camper now with some space. Puts another ball in the box. Back post there. It's Lauren White there with the shot on goal. And it's collected there by Radigan. You have to wonder if White could have gotten more power on that shot. Would it have gone to the back of the net? But as things stand, the score remains 0-0. Headed back up the field there by Duffy and recollected here by Legends. There's a nudge in the back there from O'Shea. Burns took it in stride and won a free kick for her team. Hilton now playing it down there for White. Back towards goal. She'll utilize the run here of Burns. Carly Burns into the box. Bennett was there. It's been knocked down. Still bouncing around. Eventually cleared there by PSA. Now back here. Ball back out here once again for Legends. It's Burns. White trying to shield off Heim. And White's able to win a side. A throw in here. This is Bennett now working in the corner with Burns, but that'll be knocked out here for a corner kick. Legends will begin to set up their opportunity here. It'll be Riley Bradbury now taking this corner kick for Legends IE. And most of her teammates there loading up at the back post, making some different runs here. Her ball there, a little bit towards goal, bouncing around there. Cleared off the line, it looks like, still loose though. Ledoux puts a shot on goal. But it goes wide for a goal kick. Well, we don't have the benefit of VAR here at the National Championships. That ball was definitely close to the line there for Legends IE, but scoreboard does not light up, and we still have a goalless draw at the moment. Substitution for either side now. Checking in for PSA, number 2, Faith Liu. And for Legends IE, number 16, Elsie Romero. And the best opportunity of the match so far for either side. But that ball was cleared off the line, it seems, though, by the PSA defense. This is Ben now, sending it back up the field. Moxie giving chase here. She'll be the first one to it. This is Moxie going one-on-one here versus her defender, Hilton. Moxie able to get into this inside shoulder. Early ball into the box, looking for the teammate there. That was Jozak, but her shot off the first timer goes wide. It'll be a goal kick now for Legends. Another substitution coming up here for PSA. Number 30, Lucy Berquist. Coming in here for number 7, Claire Mulvihill. That goal kick here claimed by Romero. Good tackle in the midfield there by Berquist. White able to keep that ball in play for Legends, but it's cleared right back up the field by Bin. Berquist now controls it for PSA, getting it over to Pritchard. Pritchard out there towards Liu. Faith Lou playing it down the channel there for Jozak. This is Jozak going up against Ocello. Able to get a ball into the box there towards the back post. Heads go up. And a little too much contact there from O'Shea. As she commits the foul there in the box, it'll be a free kick here for Legends IE. Looks as though we will have a check here, just in case, as a couple of heads came together on that play. It was O'Shea there at the back post who was looking to get in the end of that cross. Of course, an emphasis over the years has been on head injuries, so safe check here. While that's going on, once again, to remind everybody, this is a semifinal match here in the under-16 girls division between Princeton Soccer Academy and Legends Inland Empire, somewhere over in another field. Matchup between Las Vegas Soccer Academy and Lou Fuse from St. Louis, Missouri is going on. The winner of that match will play the winner of this match tomorrow morning, the under-16 girls national championship game. We've had a great week of competition across all levels of boys and girls soccer. Some fabulous goals, some fabulous team games. We've had several penalty kick shootouts across the fields today. And as of right now, we could be headed towards that if this game remains scoreless after full time and extra time. Legends will make a sub here, putting back into the match in a moment, Brianna Fernandez. We're about ready here to resume play through the goalkeeper Collins. And here we go. That ball deflected towards the sideline. White will get there for Legends, but she couldn't control her touch. It'll be a throw in here for PSA. Himes throwing towards O'Shea, but she couldn't keep her pass in either. Referee, though, said the ball is still in play, and PSA still have it now through here through Bergquist. This is Aquifer now at the back for PSA. She gets it over to her partner, Ben. This is Faith Lou now, the right back for Princeton Soccer Academy. She'll play it in here towards Bergquist. She plays it back here now towards her center back, Ben. Ben now. Long range effort, looking for the run of Moxie. Battling there at the top of the box with Hilton. But Haley Hilton able to get it back towards Camper, who clears it back up the field. PSA still able to keep it in their attacking half. This is O'Shea to Jozak. Her pass deflected. Loose in the box, though Collins will boot it forward for Legends. This is Bennett, allowed to turn. Gets it to Romero. Romero now able to find the run here of White down this near sideline. Lauren White with Ben giving chase. Early ball there. Deflected off of Ben. It'll be a corner kick now for the club from California. There'll be plenty of options here on this corner kick. It looks as though number 11, Taryn Duffy, will be the one to go over to get this ball and collect it. And plenty of Legends players lining up close to that goal line. Last ball into the box, there was quite some confusion there. It looked as though the ball was close to the goal line. Legends will try to create some more chaos here. Ball played short towards Romero, who misses. Ball falls to Bennett. Her shot, though, just over the bar. That was one of the players Legends IE would want to have in that position, but Bennett couldn't keep her shot down. Instead, will be a goal kick here for PSA. Radigan now putting it back in for PSA. Headed back in by Ledoux. Ball's bouncing around. Aquifer and Bennett battling, but this is Romero now for Legends. Ledoux, ball back into the box. It's deflected off of PSA. It'll be another corner for Legends IE. This will be Hannah Bennett now, who just had that opportunity from the top of box, taking the corner for her club. Kick comes in here to the top of the box, headed away by O'Shea of PSA, but recollected by Legends. Camper trying to locate the ball. It's deflected back in and easily collected there by Radigan. It'll be a free kick now for PSA, quickly taken by Decker up towards Moxie. Moxie trying to look for a through ball here, but she's met by a couple of defenders. Eventually cleared up the field by Ledoux. Bennett with the dummy there, but White wasn't able to get in the end of that. This is Faith Liu now for PSA on the far side. Ball in towards Sam Moxie, and she sees the run here of Morgan Heim, number 24 for PSA with some space to run. Heim going for goal here, curling effort. Liu still in the box, and eventually collected there by Collins. Some tense moments there for the goalkeeper for Legends, but she's able to collect and send it right back up the field. That header here by Aquifer will get out for a Legends throw-in. This is Allie Camper now on the throw for Legends. Looking for Bennett up this near sideline. Bennett got ahead to it, but now the possession is through PSA. This is O'Shea now battling with Camper, who sends it right back up the field and is able to get it towards White. White tries to run that challenge, but Bin was in the way, still bouncing around here. Elsie Romero there, trying to find a teammate. Challenge is flying in from either side to hold possession here. Now the ball cleared up the field. Moxie giving chase. Hilton, her back to her, trying to hold on to the ball against two defenders here. Still with Hilton. She manages to get it back to her partner Ocello, who clears it up the field. There'll be a throw in here on this near side for Legends IE. This is Hannah Bennett working against Bin in the corner. Bennett now looking to get a cross into the box. It's in the back of the net, but it will not count. The offsides flag has been raised down here in the near corner. Another missed opportunity there by Legends. And PSA are able to clear up the field a little bit, but it's knocked back in by Camper. Now it's Lauren White once again on the ball for Legends. She is in the corner. Cross deflected off of Bin. Recollected here by O'Shea, who will be able to earn her side a throw-in. Yeah, substitution here coming up shortly for PSA. It'll be number 23 checking back into the match, Jordan Laxer. She comes into the match here for number 13, Abby O'Shea. The ball back in here by PSA. Tough challenge there by Moxie and Camper clashing together, and be a free kick now for Legends IE. Camper will take some time to lace up her boots, as she will be the one over this free kick here for the club from California. Legends have had the better of the chances here in the second half. But still, the gridlock has not been broken yet, as extra time looms. Camper's ball now into the box, top of the box. Bouncing around, Decker is able to corral it. But a good challenge there to keep it in by Duffy. This is White now in the corner for Legends. Ball into the box, deflected onward. Still bouncing around there. The ball will go out. Looks as though the flag has been raised for outside, though. That was Riley Bradbury in on the attack for Legends, but it'll be a kick here now for PSA. Challenges go up. Once again, Legends able to win it there in the midfield, but immediately turned over, and Aquifer boots it up towards midfield. Now this is Ledoux launching the ball up the field, but cleared away there. Up towards Laxer. She gets it up towards Moxie. Moxie with some space now for PSA. She looks to send Jozak in goal, but she is a yard or so offsides. And now Legends will come back here the other way. Ball back out here now for Alexis Ledoux. She's going to send it down here towards Hannah Bennett. Down that far sideline. Bennett now battling against Lou in the corner. Bennett able to cut in. Left-footed cross. Met there by the goalkeeper for PSA, Ella Radigan. Radigan taking her time to boot this up towards midfield. Ball will fall here to Laxer, sends it up the field towards Jozak. Jozak and Moxie trying to work together, but they can't get past the Legends defense. This is Pritchard now, over to Berquist. Berquist will play a long ball. Moxie giving chase here. Moxie going to get there first, tries to round the keeper. Still bouncing around the box as the keeper out of position, but Legends able to clear it up the field. Great run by Moxie, but Collins was up to the task and got enough of the ball to send it away. Her defense cleaned up the rest. But PSA have the ball back until that ball played out there by Heim for Legends throw-in. Substitution now for PSA. Number 32, Maya King, will be coming back into the match. And she takes off Jozak. This is Captain Camper now back on the ball. Her throw-in intercepted there by Heim. And now PSA will come the other way with their throw-in. And ball bounced around here in possession. Camper now launching it back up the field. White giving it a look, but it will trickle out here. Ben will collect to give it to Heim for the throw-in. This is Decker now. Dealing with Romero here, also with Duffy. Eventually Camper sends it up the field, but immediately sent back by PSA. This is Moxie now. And the ball will be brought back here for that foul on Decker. Legends will be making a substitution here. Number 6, Corinne Barakman, will be coming into the match once again. And she will be taking off number 7, Rihanna Fernandez. Now it's a free kick here for Ben of PSA. Moxie now down in this corner. Early ball from the left foot. Ball sent on goal. Collected there by Collins. That effort there from Pritchard of PSA. She had to deal with at least one defender, though, from Legends impeding her progress. This is a long ball here by Ledoux for White to chase. Ben's going to get there first. She'll go up the field here towards Heim. Heim's pass deflected out by Romero. Another throw in for PSA. Laxer now. We'll drop it back towards her defender, Aquifer. This is Berquist now with some time. Pulls up under pressure from Bennett. That pass left short, but Lou still on it for PSA. Now she gets it up towards Pritchard, who has some space down that far side. Her pass towards Moxie, intercepted by Ocello, but sent right back in by Berquist. PSA will pull it back here towards Lou. Now this is Berquist, who will send it back towards Bin. Heim's pass intercepted there by Camper down the steer side, who will send it up the field looking for Bennett. Bennett will give chase and put pressure on Bin, who will play it back towards Radigan and get it right back from her goalkeeper. This is Heim's ball down the sideline. Kept in the moment by Lexer, but it'll slowly roll out for a Legends throw-in. Ball still in now. Bennett couldn't get past Bin, and it'll be a throw-in here for PSA. Signal from the official down here is that it'll be 4 minutes of stoppage time. Still plenty of time to break this tie, and a goal you think this late may be a decisive one. Ledoux now plays it up the field. The ball falls towards Romero of Legends. Looking for the run of White, cut out there by Bin. And play up the field now towards Decker. This ball now towards Pritchard, who will send it up the field towards King. Maya King now taking on Ocello, who will get there first to this ball. King putting some pressure on her, still with King down there in the corner. King will put a ball into the box. That'll be cleared away, though, initially by Hilton. And we'll go out now for a goal kick for Legends. We've entered stoppage time here. This under-16 girls matchup still tied. We will be headed to extra time if that's the case here, if these 4 minutes are up. If we are still tied after that, it will be the penalty kick shootout that will decide the end of this match. Ben will collect here for PSA to get up to Berquist. She'll send it out wide here for Pritchard. Pritchard now down that sideline for King. She goes up against Ocello. Ocello trying to shield it off from King. And here's the help call from her partner Ledoux. And eventually it's cleared back up the field by Legends. Bennett and Aquifer battling for that ball there on the far sideline. Aquifer wins it. This is Berquist now getting it over towards Lou. Lou will get it back here, and Lou will have some space to run. She'll send an early ball here towards Moxie, who once again is guilty of being offsides. Quickly taking up the field towards Duffy here for Legends, but her pass was cut out there by Berquist. As Legends moving slowly up the field here. Again, both sides would like to have the winner, but don't want to leave themselves open to concede it. Now this is White for Legends. White now cutting in on her right foot, sends a shot on goal towards the corner. It goes just wide. Great individual effort there by number 20 for Legends, but it will be a goal kick here for PSA. Radican's goal kick out here towards the near sideline, collected by Laxer. Working together with Heim, but it's intercepted there by Camper, who concedes it right back again. And now it's Moxie for PSA. Moxie sending a ball for King to give chase to, but it looks as though Gianna Ocello gets there first, and Collins then returns it right back up the field. This is now Lucy Berquist, but before she can move, it's the full-time whistle, and that will signal the beginning here soon of extra time in this under-16 girls matchup between Princeton Soccer Academy and Legends Inland Empire. The score still 0-0 after the two halves here. And we will be headed to the first period of extra time here after just a short break. Don't go away. Everything to play for here in the semifinal matchup here at the U.S. Youth Soccer National Championships.
U.S. Youth Soccer has impacted my life by taking over, and I mean, it's been a very good experience. A lot of life skills and lessons and how to take on certain things, and it's really made a big impact on my life.
Hey, everybody here was amazing.
Against some amazing girls, and I just think it was awesome.
It's really great to see my team pull together to really work hard.
Being a regional champion is amazing. It's a once in a lifetime type of opportunity for these guys, for myself.
I'm really excited for these girls with this confidence to go to nationals and just test ourselves against great competition. We're going to nationals!
Welcome back, folks, here to Field 4 at the U.S. Youth Soccer National Championships. Things all knotted up 0-0 at the end of full time in this under-16 girls matchup between Princeton Soccer Academy and Legends Inland Empire. We're about to start to kick off the first half here of extra time. We'll be playing 2 15-minute halves. If the score remains tied at the end of those, we will go to a penalty kick shootout. Again, PSA representing Princeton, New Jersey, whereas Legends IE representing San Bernardino, California. Coach John Newman and Coach Ted Small have been frantically talking to their teams here during this intermission, as either side have been unable to crack the opposing team's defense. There were a couple moments, a couple balls bouncing in the box that could have been in by either side. But what we are left with here is a match that will be going into extra time. And plenty of other semifinal matchups going on today across other fields. Currently somewhere, Las Vegas versus Lou Fuse of St. Louis, Missouri is going on. The winner of that match will be taking on the winner of this match in the Under-16 Girls National Championship game tomorrow morning. Haven't been able to get a score line on that game, but obviously the teams are focused right now on their own result. All right, PSA is out, ready to go. Legends pumping up their team for the final moments here. We'll have a first half here, 15 minutes, then very little to no break in between the halves, and then we will have the second 15-minute interval. And the sun fully out. Good breeze blowing in here. It's been a very competitive affair between these two sides so far here today. Again, PSA, we're first place in Group A. They scored 4 goals and conceded just 1 in 3 matches. Whereas Legends IE was second in Group B on 5 points. They had 2 0-0 draws to start their national championships tournament, and then won their last match 4-2 to get to this point here today. Here we go, the first interval here of extra time. PSA get us back underway here as they get the ball out there towards Heim. Heim now able to win her side a throw-in. Working together over there with O'Shea. The ball now cleared back up the field by Legends. And here we go. Collected in the midfield. Tatalini trying to play it up towards her teammate, but cleared away by PSA. And now it's Mulvihill up towards O'Shea. Nice flick from behind, but her touch will run out and eventually be cleared back up the field there by Hilton. Goalkeeper Radigan now getting it out here to Organziano. And a patient approach here to start this first part of extra time for PSA. Ball turnover here in possession. Tolini now going for the long range shot, easily collected here by Radigan. Now played up towards that far side for PSA. This is Heim. Getting it towards Mulvihill, but that will run out. Be recollected here by Legends. Played up there by Ledoux. She's able to find the run there of Barakman, who will in turn find Romero. Elsie Romero now battling Aquifer. Trying to get into the box, Aquifer there. Strong defensive work, but still Romero able to slip in there, knock it off a defender for a corner kick for Legends IE. Looks like it'll be number 7, Brianna Fernandez, that'll be coming over to take this one for Legends. And every set piece opportunity crucial here. Very limited amount of time in these intervals. Ball put in here towards the top of the box. Still bouncing around. Eventually Mulvihill now able to collect for PSA, who will look to break. She's able to find Moxie. Moxie now sees the run of Mulvihill, but cutting it out there is Ocello. Nicely done there by the defense. Otherwise, Mulvihill could have been in on goal. Instead, this will be a throw in here for Legends. This is Duffy now, getting it up towards Henninger. This is Tadalini now. She's met there in defense by Pritchard. It'll be a throw in once again now for Legends, who have kept it in this half of the field for the first part of this extra time interval. This is Barakman now. Ball into the box. It's bouncing around. Corralled in there by the PSA defense. This is Mulvihill now. Moves it to Decker up towards Moxie. Moxie now has options forward. She chooses to go outside to Jozak. Jozak now going towards the corner. She's got a couple of teammates in the box waiting for her. Cross towards the near post. Collected there by Collins. A good counterattack by PSA, but the final ball just eludes them. And it went into the safe hands of Collins for Legends. Decker was fouled there by her opposite number 6, Corinne Barakman. And quickly played now by PSA. Heim up the field towards O'Shea. Over to Moxie, who will try to return it back to O'Shea, but that will go out for a Legends throw in. Again, I believe that is Camper on the far side for Legends, getting the ball back in towards Henninger, but recollected by PSA. That pass intercepted by Romero, but still with PSA. Moxie now, top of the box, back towards goal. Trying to keep the ball. Now it falls to Jozak. This is Arganziano now on the near side for PSA, trying to send the ball into the corner for Pritchard to chase, but Ledoux just watches it go out for a goal kick for her team. And we are in the first interval here of extra time, under 16 matchup. Score still 0-0 between the two sides. Heads go up there. Ball is loose. And it'll come out here towards the sideline. Still kept in, though, by Arganziano. But now the ball falls here towards Romero, who will send it back up the field for Legends. Now this is Romero once again. Elsa Romero able to hold off an attacker, getting it up the field. That pass was cut out there by PSA. This is O'Shea now. Mulvihill unable to get past two defenders for Legends. That ball headed towards the corner. Camper will get there first, and ball still in play now. Camper will boot it forward. Now Legends able to win that back, playing it back towards the defense, eliminating the pressure of Jozak there. Ledoux will clear up this near sideline here, able to find a teammate. That's Tadalini there, going up against Arganziano. Strong challenge there by Ledoux, but PSA are able to recover. Now the ball falls towards Moxie. O'Shea now trying to play Jozak in. Jozak here in the far side of the box. Tries to play a ball back, but goes out of bounds. It'll be a goal kick now for Legends. Radigan boots this forward. Excuse me, Collins boots this forward, and Legends will keep it here. This is Captain Camper over there now for Legends. Her ball up the field looking for Fernandez. Cut out there by O'Shea. Eventually booted back up the field by Heim. Good battle there in the midfield. Foul, though, by Mulvihill. And Camper able to win her side a free kick. And Legends will push numbers forward here. It's not golden goal, so if a goal is scored, we will still have the second interval of extra time. But number 10, Allie Camper over this for Legends. Her ball towards the top of the box. Header on it there by PSA. But Legends are able to keep it. This is Ledoux now. The left back. It'll put across the box. Claimed there by the keeper, Radigan. Radigan up the field towards Moxie. He's able to settle down for Mulvihill. Now out towards O'Shea. PSA slowly coming forward from that free kick. Good tackle there in the midfield by Brockman. This is Corinne Brockman now. Going up against Aquifer. And now she sees the run of her teammate Romero. Elsie Romero now. Ball loose in the box. Still loose. And Aquifer just boots it clear for PSA. We'll have a substitution here coming up. Looks like it's going to be number 20, Lauren White, for Legends. And she takes off, I believe, number 5, Brooke Henninger. Back underway here. Romero flicks this one on for Tatalini. Tatalini now marked by a couple of defenders and stripped of the ball there by Arganziano. This is a PSA throw-in now through Arganziano. Pritchard dispossessed there. Now it's White's turn for Legends. She's able to get past one defender, racing with Aquifer, who gets there first. She's under pressure, though, from White. Aquifer versus White. Ball over towards Bin as she clears it back up this near sideline. Ball now towards Romero of Legends. Sends it back towards the middle of the field for Tatalini. And she gets it out here towards Camper. Ball cut out there by Aquifer. Now it's Mulvihill now with tons of space for PSA to work with. PSA could have a numbers advantage. Ball out here towards Moxie. Sam Moxie now working against Ocello. Moxie cuts back to the center of the field. Looking for the run of Jozak. Jozak in. Tackle there, but before that, the flag was raised on this near side. Jozak started her run a little too early and was offsides. Ball quickly back in over here towards Ledoux. She'll send a long ball forward here, but it's off course, and it'll go out of bounds for a throw-in. This is Moxie now working the near sideline against two defenders, Ledoux and Ocello. She's nudged off the ball there, no call by the official. And Decker able to send it out wide there towards Heim. Morgan Heim now looking for O'Shea. And Heim gets it right back. Morgan Heim now cutting in, trying to find Jozak. Now it's Mulvihill. Her touch, though, a little too strong. The ball fell out here to Lauren White. Lauren White of Legends now will move forward. She's met by Decker. Still White, though. White, a one-girl wrecking crew down this near sideline, but the ball will go out for a goal kick for PSA. This is Radigan now over this goal kick for PSA. Again, both teams hard at work here in this first interval of extra time, but still no one has been able to break this tie. This is Ledoux now, trying to put a ball towards the box for someone to chase, but it's cleared out by PSA up towards Heim. Heim finds O'Shea up the field. Was looking for Jozak, but that ball will roll on through towards the keeper Collins. Collins will take her time with this one. Now ball up the field, cut out there by Camper, who was fouled on that play. It'll be a free kick here for Legends. There'll be some substitutions here for PSA. Number 31, Shea Allen, will be coming back into the game. As for Legends IE, they will be bringing on number 23, Hannah Bennett, checking back in for them. Subs coming off. Looks a little be Heim for PSA, and it'll be Fernandez for Legends. Ball launched back down the field there by Hilton. Cut out by PSA. Moxie will be there first for Princeton. She's able to turn, launch the ball up the field, but Jozak wasn't able to get there first. Now a bad touch by Ocello puts her off course for a moment, but Legends able to recover. This is Ocello now playing it up the field towards Tadolini. She holds off a challenge from Argenziano and gets it over towards the midfield. Good challenge there from Allen. This ball now back up towards Bennett in the midfield for Legends. She's able to evade Decker's challenge. Bennett now playing a long ball for White. This is White now. Working against Argenziano, able to get inside. White goes with the right-footed cross, though, and couldn't get it on target. And it'll be a goal kick for PSA. Tough angle there to use the right foot from this side. There was a good attacking moment there for Legends IE here in this first interval of extra time. And that'll be the whistle here. First part of extra time has concluded. And these teams will now require another 15 minutes in hopes of breaking this deadlock in order to avoid a penalty kick shootout. Both these ties hard at work and will benefit here from a break. We will be right back here to cover the second interval of extra time in this under-16 girls matchup between PSA and Legends IE.
It was 1935, the year that Elvis and Sandy Koufax were born. It was a year of many firsts, including the first NFL draft. The first Monopoly board game went on sale. Social Security began. And Babe Ruth hit his last home run. In addition to these milestones, the National Junior Challenge Cup was founded in 1935, offering a youth competition for young men in the United States. The cup was later named the James P. McGuire Cup, after the late U.S. soccer president, who himself was quite a standout in his earlier days, winning the U.S. Open Cup in 1929. McGuire would lead U.S. soccer and earn an international reputation as an excellent leader.
The Jim McGuire Cup was started in 1935. It was the only cup that the United States.
All right, folks, we're about to get the second interval of extra time here underway. Here in the semifinal matchup in the under-16 girls division between Princeton Soccer Academy and Legends Inland Empire. The score remains 0-0 between the two sides. As this ball's bounced into the corner towards Lauren White of Legends. She'll send a cross in early, but it's collected there by Radigan. And PSA were first place in Group A, whereas Legends IE were second in Group B. The winner of this match will move on to the national championship game tomorrow morning. They will take on the winner of Las Vegas Soccer Academy versus Lou Fuse from St. Louis, Missouri. That ball rolls out, and it'll be a throw in here for PSA. Teams have switched sides here in the second interval of extra time. PSA will be making a substitution here. Number 32, Maya King, will be coming back into the match. Looks as though she took off Bryn Pritchard. Both sides able to make some changes there at the break. One of them being number 31 here, Shay Allen. Able to pressure her defender there, but kept by Hilton, who took a leg in the back there from King and will get a free kick here for Legends IE. And at the end of this 15-minute interval, if the score remains tied, we will go to penalty kicks. A lot of pressure here in these moments now for these two teams. Long ball towards White, cut out there by O'Shea, but she couldn't keep it in play. It'll be a throw-in now for Legends deep in their attacking territory. Ball quickly thrown in here towards Bennett. Bennett trying to round her defender, goes for the cross. Was able to deflect it off, I believe, Allen there. It'll be a corner kick now for Legends IE. Now coming over from her left back position will be number 66, Alexis Ledoux, one of two verbal commits on this team to the University of Toledo. Already be committed at this age to a university, continue to career is quite the achievement, but she wants to add national champion to that list. Ledoux's now, ball towards the top of the box, cleared away there by Moxie. King racing to get in on this, but it's cleared back up the field there by Ocello. This is Romero now. Puts the ball there on goal, and it's into the back of the net for the game's opening goal. It's a long-range effort there by Elsie Romero. And it gives her team, Legends IE, the lead finally here into the second interval of extra time. Well, Romero was allowed time on the ball, and she made Princeton Soccer Academy pay. A beautiful curling long-range effort, catching the goalkeeper Radigan out. And it may have taken these teams a while, but we finally have our first goal of the match. And now time is of the essence for Princeton Soccer Academy here, as Moxie gets it out here towards Lou. This is Arganziano now, as PSA will have to get forward and commit numbers, trying to get the equalizer here in order to send this match to a penalty kick shootout. This is Decker now. Moving slowly forward, cut out there by Tadolini. This is the goal scorer, Romero now. Out towards White. Under pressure here by O'Shea. This is Moxie back on the ball now for PSA. Again, they're good in possession here, but they need to get 4 here quickly. There's the long ball forward, looking for the run of King. King able to get on it for a moment, but there's Taryn Duffy for Legends, and she's able to win a free kick for her side. And we waited a long time for the opening goal, but it was well worth the wait. A beautiful curling effort there by Romero of Legends IE. We'll now lead here in the second interval of extra time, 1-0. This is Sam Moxie once again on the ball for PSA. She gets to the outside. Ball put into the box for Allen to chase. But it looks as though Collins will get there first. The goalkeeper for Legends able to scoop it up. Collins' kick brought down by Princeton here. Faith Liu looking for Jozek on the outside, cut out though by Ledoux. Ball sent down the far sideline for Bennett, but it's still in play here for Legends. Now it's Tedolini. Legends maintaining possession down there on the far side. Harsh tackle there, but it'll result in a, not sure if it's a throw-in or a free kick awarded there by the official, though at least one player is still down here for PSA. Looks like that's Faith Lowe in the corner there for PSA. An opportunity, though, for both sides to get a rest. And this is an under-16 girls matchup between Princeton Soccer Academy and Legends Inland Empire. If Legends are able to maintain this scoreline, they will move on to the championship game tomorrow morning to face the winner of Las Vegas Soccer Academy and Lou Fuse of St. Louis, Missouri. It's required extra time this match, but the opening goal finally happened through a long-range outside-the-box curling effort from number 16, Elsie Romero. So substitution will be allowed in for Faith Lowe. It'll be number 30, Lucy Berquist, coming back into the match. PSA will have to deal with this, I believe, free kick here soon, and we'll have to get back up the field quickly if they hope to find the equalizer before time runs out. It'll be a throw-in actually now for Legends, who are able to receive some support there from, it looks like, another one of the club's teams. Ball's back in play here. Bennett nudges her defender off the ball there. It'll be a free kick for PSA now. This is quickly taken over towards Radigan, the goalkeeper. PSA trying to move quickly here. Aquifer now, long ball towards O'Shea. She's able to knock it down, but she turns it over there in the midfield. Ball bouncing around here. Knocked up the field there by Hilton, but recovered by O'Shea. This is Ben now, ball high up in the air. Heads go up, Lauren White for Legends brings it down towards Bennett. She misses her flick, but Legends able to recover it through Tadolini. Tadolini there, tackled off the ball. Ben still working hard there for PSA. Now this is number 6, Barakman in to the box, cross into the box. This is Bennett now, left-footed shot, partially deflected there, and that might have helped out Radigan in making the save. Her ball headed back down by Ledoux. It's high in the air now. And Ledoux once again in possession of it for Legends IE. That'll be a free kick there on the far side. Foul by Bergquist. This is Ledoux now putting the ball down, and she'll quickly take it towards the corner. This is Bennett now for Legends. Holding it now down there. She'll take on a couple of defenders. Now play a ball into the box. It's deflected out there. It'll be a goal kick now for PSA. Substitution coming up here for Legends. Number 19, Riley Bradbury, will coming back into the match. She takes off here, number 6, Corinne Brockman. But now time really is coming to a close for PSA, who will have to get up the field quickly in order to try to tie up this match. That header by Arganziano back towards Aquifer, who tried to clear it up the field, but that will go out of bounds for a Legends throw-in. We have substitutions here for PSA. Number 23, Jordan Laxer, will be coming back into the match. And she will be taking off here, number 13, Abby O'Shea. Now this is Ledoux on that far side for Legends, throwing the ball back in. As they will look to keep it down in that corner. Take as much time off the clock as they possibly can. As they hold the 1-0 advantage here in the second interval of stoppage time. This is Bennett now working against a couple of defenders there. Still manages to win her side a throw-in. Ball cleared up the field by Aquifer, only as far as Duffy. And Legends are still able to keep the ball there in that corner. This is Tadolini now, working it towards Bennett, who's working against Aquifer there in that corner. Bennett splitting a couple defenders, puts the ball into the box. Still kind of loose in the box there, but now Allen will get on it for PSA. Allen able to spin a couple of defenders. Getting it forward here for Jozak. Jozak now will work against Camper, but her ball finds the feet of Hilton for Legends. They'll look to play it safely back here towards Collins, who utilizes her captain Camper here on the outside. It's the goal scorer now, Romero. Dispossessed, and Jozak has it, but she is met once again by Camper. Still Jozak now. PSA were able to get possession back. She works against a couple of defenders, but her ball wasn't able to get through into the box, and that ball is cleared up the field by Legends IE. We'll be getting a couple of substitutions now for PSA. One of them is number 3, Bryn Caulfield, who will be coming back into the match. And a substitution here, keeper Radigan coming off. And it'll be the backup keeper, Isabella Henry, who will be seeing her first action of the national championships. A good faith gesture there by Coach John Newman. But there still might be some time for their team to equalize. This is Decker now. Ball loose at the top of the box. Allen in the box for PSA. Her cross blocked off there by Hilton, but it'll be a corner kick now for Princeton Soccer Academy. Allen will put it down. Looks like it's going to be number 6, Caitlin Decker, taking this one for Princeton. Everybody up, sans one field player for PSA. Decker's ball near post. It's flicked into the box, sent on goal by Moxie. It's blocked around. Still Moxie, though. In on net. Still bouncing around. Could be anybody's ball at the moment. Sent in on goal. Still in the box, and it's finally put over the net. Pinball action from both sides. And Legends thankful to see that go over the bar. My goodness, it's impossible to count how many touches it took, as we will have 2 minutes here of stoppage time at the end of this second interval, but it'll be hard to imagine PSA getting a better opportunity than that to find the equalizing goal, but they will try. This is Bergquist bringing the ball down, but she's tackled off the ball there by Romero. Loose ball picked up by Laxer of PSA. She battles Bennett there on that far side. It'll be a throw-in now for PSA, taken quickly. Legends trying to deal with it in the midfield, headed by Decker. She gets it over there to Jozak. Brought down here by Allen, but referee pauses play here. He will pause for what looks like a blow to the head there. It was a high boot. Looks as though that was number 11, Taryn Duffy, who took that blow. She will have to come off the field for the moment.
Wait, by like someone's foot? Like,
and for the moment, Legends will have to play down a player. Some confusion now as looks as though Legends will be allowed to make a substitution. This is Fernandez coming back onto the field. And we still have a delay here. This ball will be dropped and played here towards Bin, who will play right back up the field for PSA. Flicked header on. Moxie now with an opportunity for a shot. And it's a save there by Collins. A clutch effort there by the goalkeeper as Moxie had her shot going there towards the left post. And it'll be another corner kick opportunity here for Princeton Soccer Academy. This is Decker once again on the ball as time winding down. As we are in the stoppage time moments of this interval of extra time. Decker's ball is in towards the near post, headed up by Camper. White trying to check back for it, but PSA regained control. This is Decker now. Plays it through towards Bergquist. Bergquist to the top of the box, looking to get the return ball. This is Lucy Bergquist, but the flag on the far side is up. It'll be offsides against the PSA midfielder. Again, good movement there by Princeton. They're unable to come up with that final ball, and time now really ticking down. Hans will give it a big boot up the field. Settled here by Bin. You have to wonder how much extra time will be added to stoppage time after that head injury stoppage. Ball rolling through for Aquifer. She plays it back towards her keeper, Henry. Henry boots it up the field now to Bergquist, but she turns it over here towards Lauren White. White looking to play in Romero, who'll go for the shot here. Romero. Her shot now goes wide. It'll be a goal kick. And the backup keeper there, Henry, will have to collect. Henry now launching it forward, but it'll be collected here by Legends by Henry. The ball, that is the final whistle. Legends Inland Empire will be moving on to the championship match. A brutal, hard-fought match between these two sides, but in the end, it is the hero, number 16, Elsie Romero, with the game's only goal. And it's a goal that'll be sending their team on to the championship game tomorrow morning. Fantastic effort here today by Princeton Soccer Academy and for the entire tournament. It is a tough way for them to go out of these national championships, but once again, Legends Inland Empire from San Bernardino, California, will be headed on to the championship match of the under-16 girls division. It was a hardly thought defensive effort, taken to extra time, few chances conceded by either defense, but it was the long-range effort there by Romero, catching the goalkeeper Radigan out, and it sailed there into that left corner for the game's only goal. And PSA had an opportunity there late to tie it, where that ball was bouncing around between either side for what seemed like ages. But in the end, it was kept out of their net. And Legends IE, as you can see, both teams, slowly making their way off the field. They fought hard, they fought long. And it was a fantastically played match by both sides. But in the end, someone had to advance. That team is Legends IE. They are moving on to their championship match tomorrow morning. Folks, thank you so much for joining us here on Field 4 for the semifinal matchups. We will be back tomorrow here to bring you a couple of national championship games across multiple ages of boys and girls soccer. But once again, thank you for joining us here for the U.S. Youth Soccer National Championships at the Shield Soccer Complex here in Overland Park, Kansas. We will look forward to seeing you tomorrow here for National Championship Sunday.